illegal paintings spreading subversive and hostile messaging over the last few weeks across London are not the work of several people as was originally believed, but the work of an individual. The criminal suspected to have links with the terrorist group
Sorry guys, I just wanted to check that I was logged into my account.
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
First, they came for the foreigners, and I did not speak out, because I was not a foreigner. Then, they came for the protesters, and I did not speak out, because I was not
So this
a
is like a
protester.
futuristic, post-apocalyptic London. As you can tell by the crazy. Oh my god.
Then they came for the journalists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a journalist. And then they came for street artists, but I did not speak out, because I am not a street artist.
If this is the gameplay, fam, this is amazing. So good. Whoa. I still made it out. That's nice.
And I realised that eventually they'd come for me, and there would be no one left to speak for me.
So Watch Dogs is like, for those who don't know, it's like a
Where are we off to, sir?
I'll show you the way.
Okay, sorry, miss.
it's a game set in London, obviously,
All right, so we're in a total
and a lot of
mess
like
now.
hacking and technology type stuff. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it to you, but I think you'll get a good understanding from this.
And there's nothing more debilitating than that. This way, not to be able to do what you're passionate about.
After a long night, London is in chaos. The main arteries through the city are blocked. Hundreds of heavily armed
Well. Welcome to the Resistance. Here's a welcome gift for our new members.
But the disappearance of the criminal...
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Why has he got a pig's
Try
nose?
The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford, a 43-year-old London taxi driver. He has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist. People have been asked not to approach him.
Has he just
Authorities
framed him?
advise all residents-
Reclaim Your Future, Ubisoft film by Alberto Migli. Oh, it's just, okay. But wait, did that guy just get framed?
I'm Clint Hawking.
Clint has been a longtime creative force here at Ubisoft, and now he's bringing this vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
Wait, were they playing with their feet?
So yeah, what we just saw was
What do
an
you mean?
amazing short film by the
wait, which
director
bit?
Alberto Mielgo
Which bit do you mean?
that
Were they
was
playing with their feet?
inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters through his incredible artistic vision and visual style.
The city needs a resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come together as a collective and to fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play anyone who you see in the open world. You profile people that are interesting to you, you help them with their problem, you play their origin mission.
Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into your team. And then they become the heroes of the game and the stars of your story.
And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Please, think more underground.
You with Albion?
I'm tickled, but think more underground.
What, DedSec?
Whoa.
Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
And they make the story not only, unique to them, but unique to you as the player and personal to you because they're, heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Mad.
Our
Hey.
London town. A modern
The
metropolis.
guitar game. No, I think they were playing with their feet? I swear they were playing normally.
Only
Might be
took
wrong.
12,000 years to build it up.
I'm pretty sure they're playing with their hands. That'd be weird.
Tear
Playing
it
with
all
their feet.
down.
Whoa. Okay, this is game graphic. That probably wasn't. That was the film. But this is the actual game. And whoa, it looks great.
Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
With London under attack by a mysterious terrorist, the government turns to a private military company called Albion to keep everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong?
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion. He's kindly stepped
You
up
just
to
tell that guy's
establish
a
order.
prick. Just played by his face.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize this.
He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city.
So what is like futuristic
Meet Mary
roadmen or
Kelly,
something?
head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Be sure and spread the word.
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything from party pills to people.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
You made me a slave.
You do not want to
Don't.
ruffle her feathers. With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out.
Any of the brave Londoners you see walking the streets can be recruited into your team.
That's cool.
Like
Literally
him.
anyone that. Oh, what about the? Imagine you get the Queen's Guard on your team. That'd be.
Or even her.
Oh, okay.
Everyone can
Maybe she
become
can
your
use. Maybe she
next
can fight.
secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt
But I saw
on
this.
Nigel Cass.
Literally
And
anyone
that means
can
breaking
be
into
your
Albion
thing.
headquarters
I don't know if that includes
inside
the
the
Queen's
Tower of
Guard,
London.
but hopefully, I mean, that'd be
All
cool.
the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London. They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Dear God, my eyes. Badly. Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
My guy was just
Like
pissing.
everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make him handy. He can even call his own cargo drone.
What does that do? Oh my
Perfect for
god,
gate
that
crashing,
is.
when you're not invited. And who
Come, you
needs
get
a
into
regular
anywhere
old
with
gun
that
when
thing.
you have a bloody nail gun?
Come in, you soy-eyed shitboy.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. That's cool, bro. It's literally like.
Christ, what is that thing?
It's like
Perhaps we can approach this mission differently. If
It's a
you'd
bit
rather
like Last
keep
of
your
Us, the
distance, we've
combat
got you
style.
covered. Amy is a drone expert,
What have we here?
a real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are. Let's class the place up.
So you can do a little bit of stealth as well. So I guess she saw the
Does
stealth
have the
character.
unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She's OP, fam. This character is OP. You can literally use her to, pretty much, I swear, annihilate everybody in the town, unless there's like a limit as to where you can use a drone.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor.
Like, say a drone gets in her way, you can just hack that and destroy
And
it.
if you are not into
That
direct
is so
confrontation,
cool.
there are more ways than one to get the job done. Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging. but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
So
However,
another
do anything
stealth
suspicious
opportunity.
and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
Whoa.
Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers
Damn,
expect
she gets real people and gets the organs
And
out. What
we
the hell?
need a hard nut for this.
impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
I mean, he's got balls, I can tell him that much.
He does have a slight drinking problem, though. And he's passed out. Ah, well, we'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
Kind of looks like
It's
Keanu
almost
Reeves.
crass to call him a hitman.
Obviously without the mask. So takedown moves, that's cool. Boom.
Some might even call him an artist.
Oh, I thought he was going to use his body as like a shield. That would have been cool.
Here's the bastard responsible. Done and dusted.
Not bad, not bad.
That's cool, so it's like, obviously your gameplay experience
Not
changes with the
everyone
person
in
you
London
use.
is a legendary assassin or a super spy, but everyone can be a hero. So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance.
This is very...
It's time to take back London.
I don't know why I'm getting very strong Assassin's Creed Syndicate vibes, because that's essentially what you had to do in Assassin's Creed in Syndicate. You had to like get people into your crew,
into a living,
and then they help you
city,
to fight and
teeming
take over
with
London,
unique locales
essentially.
and characters.
But in like an
always been a
Assassin's
central
sort
pillar
of like,
of
you know,
the Watch
the
Dogs
knife and
series.
blade, no hacking.
So what goes
And
into
this was set
building
in the
those
Victorian
worlds?
era, so
Here's
definitely no
Amanda Munt to
electricity.
tell us more.
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict, and we get
Whoa.
ample opportunities to tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces
That's
that we're
London
assigned
Eye.
to. I have the capacity to hide things and, you know, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats. And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2, and there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London, so no matter where I dropped them in the city, they would go, "Oh my God, this feels like Camden. This, you know, this feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster." When people are talking about some detail that I've put into the world and they're excited about it, like that feels so good as somebody who, you know, builds these worlds with care. I love it.
That's cool. See it from an artist's point of view, the actual person who makes the game.